The waves were rather big out in the Gulf of Mexico, and there were advisories for rip currents. And you can see from the Casey Key webcam, we had some high surf there, and it looks as though that's starting to calm down a little bit. It will be a touch and go tomorrow morning. Beautiful sunset tonight, though. Just enough clouds around to create some spectacular pictures. And get a look at this shot from Fred Seeger sending in the balloons out at Lakewood Ranch. It's always spectacular to see those, especially at night like that. They'll be out there at Lakewood Ranch through the weekend, and should be okay weather for those balloons. You know, they need a little cold weather for the heat to allow them to rise, and it looks like it will be cold tomorrow for those balloons. Now, we're not getting the snowfall that they're seeing up in the Northeast. They're still getting it. More snow expected throughout the Friday across the Northeast. There are still winter storm warnings for northern portions of Maine, but the story is we have some freezing temperatures down in Georgia, South Carolina, and even North Florida tonight, or at least some frost still there. We also have a fire watch for our county, Manatee County, for tomorrow as a result of the humidity dropping below 35% and still have a breeze out there. Now, the pollen count went down on Wednesday, and now it's back up. Today it was 10. Tomorrow the forecast is still fairly high, but just a little lower than it was today. And the major allergens, again, are the trees, the oak, nettle, and juniper. Now, 56 degrees currently. We have clear skies, and the dew point temperature is what we watch for the potential low temperature. It's going to be down in the 40s in places here along the Sun Coast, and even some upper 30s well inland into places like Arcadia and into Highlands County. 64 the high only today. 75 is our normal. We'll be below average again tomorrow, into the upper 60s though. A little bit warmer than it was today, and not as windy in the afternoon. A large dome of high pressure will keep the clouds away for a couple of days. This is Saturday morning. Looks good. A few showers along the east coast are possible. Even on Sunday morning, through most of it, it's looking okay. But by the time we get into the Sunday afternoon, say 2, 3 o'clock, there'll be a good chance for some showers. Better chances come late Sunday afternoon and into Sunday night as yet another storm system develops and will sweep another cold front our way. And that cold front will cool things down to start the work week. But tomorrow, highs, I mentioned, will be into the upper 60s by the afternoon. Lots of sunshine tomorrow. Should be a nice day. The winds lessening up somewhat too, and temperatures will be into the 30s and 40s over the Panhandle. That's where they have the frost advisory in effect across North Florida and throughout Georgia. Highs tomorrow getting close to that 70-degree mark. Some places will see 70 for a high, and then even on Saturday morning, it's going to start off rather chilly, below average, into the upper 40s to low 50s to start the day on Saturday. Well, that snowstorm is winding down right now. You can see it, but still the snow forecast is considerable into Saturday and even into Saturday night. And then another storm system develops and kind of gathers over the Northeast on Monday and Tuesday, really getting its act together, drawing in some moisture from the Atlantic and dumping heavy snow where they've had a series of snowstorms there, and that continues to be a problem up there. Now, temperatures currently starting to drop again. 12 in Minot, Minneapolis at 21. All that cold air is going to stay around, too, I think, for at least the next 48 hours over the northern plain states and throughout the Great Lakes into the mid-30s there in Cleveland and Detroit and Chicago, getting up to 39. For boaters, I mentioned it gets a little bit better tomorrow. Northeast winds at 15 knots, and then seas will be running right around 2 feet. Now, the winds will come down to 5 to 10 in the afternoon. So here's the forecast for the next 7 days. Lots of sunshine through Saturday, increasing clouds Sunday afternoon and Sunday night with a good chance for showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms, some of which could be severe or strong. We'll keep an eye on that for you. And then we'll see temperatures cool down through Thursday of next week, but we will see temperatures warm up by next weekend, not this weekend coming up.